Hello fellow disc golfers, Caitlin here. Today we are going to talk about the Origin. It's a Discmania disc. It's part of their Evolution line. The Origin is a mid-range. It is 5.5 neg 1. If you have not tried the Origin, you need to. This disc is literally one of my favorites. I always say it flies like butter. It is so awesome. And today I'm going to show you kind of how it flies for me. I also am bringing you two different plastics. It comes in the Neo and the Geo, and so we're just kind of see how they fly differently, the feel of them, and yeah, it's snowy in the Midwest, so we'll see how this goes. So let's talk about each disc kind of individually. So this pink one is actually one that is in my bag. This is the Geoplastic. When I hold on to it, it has a really nice feel. It's a small rim, beadless, and it just fits super good in the hand. The plastic is very smooth. It's kind of like a love child between Champion and Star, but it's like glossy is kind of how I would put it. Love the feel of this thing. Super awesome. So this is the Geoplastic one. And then the second one we're going to be looking at today is this red one. This one is not in my bag. It's one that we just recently got in one of the mystery boxes. And this is the Geoplastic. This one is obviously the same thing. It's beadless. It's nice in the hand. The plastic though is kind of a mix between D-line and P-line. It's not as hard as P-line, but not as grippy as D-line. It feels nice. I definitely prefer, I'm like an S-line person, and I'm an S-line person, and so I like the feel of the Neo one better, but we'll see how this Geo one flies. Alright, start us off, we're doing the pink Geoplastic, the one that stays in my bag. Next, we're going to do the red Geo. So, looking at them, obviously the red is a little bit hard to do like a follow on, but you can kind of see the difference between the two of them. And throwing them, one thing to consider is my Neo is a little bit more broken in than the Geo. I definitely haven't used this a ton, so I wouldn't say it's broken in, but there is that factor. But throwing them, the Geo is definitely more stable. And the Neo holds more to its flight pattern. It definitely has that little turnover and then fades back just slightly, but it's like a really straight flying disc. And I still like the Neo a lot better, but the Geo is a good one to have. In the cold, in the snow, it held up really well, and honestly the snow didn't even like stick to it at all, whereas this one we were cleaning off every time, so that's a bonus. But in the end, the Geo definitely a little bit more stable. Neo held straight to its flight pattern, and with my arm they probably went about 250 feet or so. So for a mid-range, that's pretty darn good. So that is my kind of disc review of the Origin. Like I said, if you don't have one of these, you need to find one and put it in your bag, because they are awesome. And that's all I have for today. Stay tuned for more disc reviews and disc golf content. And as always, like and subscribe. We'll see you guys later.